Yeah, thank you very much, Esther. Yeah, we saw home auction yesterday. For the past couple of weeks now, CBN has actually reduced the number of home auctions they've been offering. Throughout last week, we saw one, and then this week so far, we saw one yesterday. The rate has been coming down gradually. If you notice what has happened in the PMA auction last week, where you saw the 91 days closed at 10.75, and then the 182 days closed at 12.5, and then the 1 year closed at 12.884 levels. So I think this is the sign of what is expected to come, and then hopefully there's an auction today, and hopefully that I'm thinking and I believe that CBN will further bring down the rates further.
Well, at what point do you think investors would begin to say, you know what, this has gone too low, and begin to ask or demand for higher rates?
As far as Nigerian market is concerned, and still very attractive, I think that at this level, the investors are still very comfortable with the yields so far. I think that every player will want to play by this yields level, and I really don't think that there's going to be much complaint for now, especially as regards the Nigerian market and compared with the other emerging market.
Still on the borrowing now, the DMO has said that this year, going forward, it will prioritize concessionary loans and says it continues to speak to the likes of the African Development Bank, and of course the World Bank also looking to balance its foreign and domestic debts at 40-60. That's 40 for foreign and 60 domestic. Now, if it's able to achieve this going forward, getting loans at lower interest rates, what does that mean for the domestic market here?
Well, if you notice what the DMO has done, you see that they've reduced the auction volume, especially on the bond side. They reduced it from what it was last year, 150 billion, to about 115 billion. That's an indication of what they intend to do. So I think they are very comfortable trying to see how best to service the loan and then get loan at a very cheap rate for the country, which is obviously what they are meant to do, and then what will benefit the country more.
Do you see a time, do you see this, I'm just speculating here, we're currently around 13-14% levels. Do you see us going down to perhaps single digits, somewhere around 10%, 9%?
I don't know if you get to that, but on the bond side, if you notice what has happened, the first auction, which was in January, the rates closed at 15.35, and then the last one was around 14.9493 levels. So it's an indication of what they want to do. And there's a bond auction next week. We are believing that the rate will come down further, maybe probably to around 14.4 levels, and that will continue further down. And with what is happening at the primary market, we see the bond market also drop further to upper 13 levels. 2-3 weeks ago, we saw a bit of that around 13.95 levels. We expect that this will continue.
Okay, now let's move over now to the FX markets. Bring us up to speed on how the naira has traded so far against the dollar.
Yeah, the naira has been pretty stable. We've seen the I&E window close between 158, 159 levels. The street parallel market has also been stable. CBN has actually been intervening a lot on that market. We have also seen a lot of inflows coming in from the FBIs, and that has helped to water down the demand, which has not been met so far.
All right, thank you so much, Chuka, for sharing that with us today. We appreciate your time. Chuka Nwachukwu, fixed income trader at UBA. After the